What's happening, y'all? I'm actually just getting finished up with Alex. We just did a property walkthrough. We got a project that we're working on together next week. It'll start on Monday. It's the one that I told y'all we locked in roughly around 19K. We actually did a walkthrough to try to make sure we know where we're going to be putting the valves at for the irrigation system, where the power supply, where is it going to plug into it. We did not find some conduits, basically where we can plug in the electrical for the controller for the irrigation. And I also showed him the rigs in Florida. We call it nigger rig. They might call it like everywhere else as well, but basically they have some people call it jerry rigged or whatever. Basically they had a irrigation with four different heads pop up, and you got to go out in the yard and turn a valve and it turns on, and you have to turn it off with that as well. Can't control it from nowhere. That's a rigged system. That's not a official like irrigation system. That's something my neighbor would possibly do, because he likes to be mindful of pricing and stuff like that and save money where he can, but not ideal for somebody else moving into that house and trying to control the irrigation. Not ideal. When you turn it on, the water pressure of the shower, it has no pressure basically, so you can't even take a shower when you got the irrigation for the lawn on. That's not even a thing. So we're going to snatch that out of the ground, and we're going to actually put a real irrigation system in place. We're going to tee into the main water supply, remove this whatever system he got in place that's not right. We're going to remove that out of the way, and we're going to have it run to a backflow system. The backflow system will run to the valves for each irrigation zone. Each irrigation zone, of course, I have a valve that you can actually shut off that specific zone. So we're going to hook it up the right way, and of course it's going to have a controller box where you can control it from your phone, or you can control it from the box. It's going to have a rain sensor, so it detects the rain. We're gonna set them up right, and it's going to be front and backyard full irrigation system. The issue that I ran into yesterday is I reached out to, as soon as a customer closes, I actually reach out to the side farm to try to get in preparation for the delivery, etc. And I'm trying to order for next week, but unfortunately the type of sod that I actually sold in is unavailable at all the farms. I deal with 5 farms in my area, and they're all out of St. Augustine. There's no St. Augustine at none of them. They're not harvesting until July, late June and July, which sucks. So I got to do what I got to do and try to lean the clients who have something that who have an environment that needs something that's shade tolerant, like grass type that's shade tolerant, like a Xeon Georgia. Xeon Georgia is what I'm pushing for. Outside of Xeon Georgia, there's a few other ones that I could be using, but more than likely, that's what I'm gonna be aiming to give the client. But in the same token, before I even jump to trying to set him on a different grass type than he preferred, I'm actually going to reach out to Columbia, because there's side farms in the Columbia area of South Carolina, and they probably do got St. Augustine. I'm gonna see if we can get a truck this way. If I can get a full truckload, they may deliver to the Charleston area. I don't know. I know that's going to be a reach. Typically the sod farms are like in the countryside. They're not so close to the city as well. Like right now we have to wait like an hour and 30 minutes for a delivery driver to come from the sod farm to the exact location to drop off a pallet anyways. So what's another 40 minutes, if it's the Columbia area? So I'm gonna see if that's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna see if I can get anywhere. I gotta get on the horn. But in the meantime, I do gotta change out my my brakes on the truck. And I was telling Alex gotta refer his mechanic to me today. And after we did this ride along or whatever, he's like, "Hey Rob, man, you need to use the truck," because Alex got like 4 trucks. And he got a really good mechanic where he just purchased the truck. And the previous owner of that truck thought that the transmission was bad. His mechanic fixed the problem for like $400, So he got a truck for around, I think it was 8 grand, and the truck was worth, I think, 19 on the books. So he got him a nice deal because he got a good mechanic. So his mechanic is going to be doing some maintenance on the truck. I got to get a check engine light off, but I'm gonna go grab some gas so I can keep it going.